My name is Jason Hase. I'm the head golf professional at Buffalo Dunes Golf Course. I will be starting my 5th season this coming August the 15th, so almost 5 years. Been in the golf business since can't even count how many years now. I knew about Buffalo Dunes. I was at a private club for almost 17 years. It's just time to make a change, and I wasn't real sure what to expect when I came up to interview. And when I got up here, went through the interview process, just kind of fell in love with the golf course, the community, and the city. And I just thought, man, it'd be a great place to hang my hat for a while. And it's been a really good ride so far. Probably the hardest thing that I've had to learn is some of the city policies. It's different than the private sector. Golf is golf across the board when you get down into the bare bones of it, but just the other aspects of being a city employee. I know one of the things that we've tried to do out here is become more involved in city events and processes and that sort of deal. We're kind of on our own island out here, being 6 miles south of town, so we can get lost in the shuffle. But we're trying to get more involved in what's going on with the city and just the community itself. I've wanted to be in the golf business since I was a little kid. I started when I was about 9 picking range balls. I wanted to be a golf course superintendent. And then I played in college. I've always played, and then kind of my hometown golf course in New Mexico hired an assistant pro, and they hired me, and haven't looked back. So I've been doing this for 28 years now. The role of a golf professional is it's hard to describe. I mean, one, I get to come to work every day and do something that I love. I also am a small business owner. A lot of people don't realize that. I own the golf shop. And so we spend a lot of time merchandising. I teach a lot. Taught over 500 golf lessons last year. So grow the game of golf. Junior golf is important. We have a really good junior program that we've established. I help coach the junior college golf team, which I think is important. Just anything that I can get my fingers in as far as golf and get people exposed to the game and help grow the game, I think it's important. Buffalo Dunes Golf Course falls under the Parks and Rec Department for the City of Garden City. When I first got here, my direct report to was Jennifer Cunningham, and she was fantastic. And now I get to report to Erin Stewart, and it's been great. We've got a great crew, and again, just the city is fantastic to work for. Probably the hours that we work, I don't think people realize all the time that we spend out here. We work holidays, we work weekends, we get out here early, we stay late. There's just a lot going on all the time, and we kind of fit our schedules around the golfer schedules, and so I don't think people realize exactly how much time that we spend out here during the season. Probably since being up here, I was named Chapter Merchandiser of the Year for the Kansas chapter, and then I was also named Youth Player Development for the Kansas chapter. When I was down in Texas, I won multiple awards for West Texas chapter and the North Texas section. The hard part about being in Garden City is we're part of the South Central section of the PGA of America, and that encompasses all of Arkansas, Oklahoma, and southern Kansas. And so all of our events and meetings and stuff are usually in Oklahoma City, Tulsa, Little Rock. It's a ways to travel to be involved in the section, and I think we're at the point now where we've got the ship pointed in the right direction out here with myself and Clay and our staffs that I can get a little more involved in that aspect, and that's one of the things that I enjoyed the most. The governments of the PGA of America and not being involved in that has been interesting the last 4 or 5 years. So I think the most rewarding part is watching a golfer hit a shot. You're given a golf lesson, and when they finally get it and they hit 5, 6, 7 balls in a row, just the look on their face, and it's like they've accomplished something, because golf is a hard game. It can be frustrating. One of one of my favorite jokes is, why is golf called golf? And it's because all the other 4-letter words were taken. So there's a lot of truth to that. Make sure that you love it. It's got to be your passion. There's multiple avenues on how to do it. You definitely need to work for somebody that can help advance your career. One of the things I like to hang my hat on is I've had guys that have gone on to work for me and gone on to some really good jobs, not only in the golf business, but just once they decide golf is not for me, they become successful. So it's nice to have that mentorship and watch those guys improve themselves and go on to bigger and better things. There's multiple universities that have PGA programs. I would definitely recommend starting that route. You can also do an apprenticeship through the PGA of America, which will take 3 to 5 years. You're going to get a degree in marketing, business. I mean, it doesn't matter. So there's not a wrong way or a right way. I think it's the individual, and then who you work for and your network that you're able to create. I think the big thing, and it's already happened, but us being named the #8 municipal golf course in the country it's something that we definitely need to hang our hats on. The golf course is only going to get better with the improvement plan. Also, the Friends of Buffalo Dunes with the new clubhouse. I don't think people will realize what a new clubhouse would do for Garden City, the golf course, just Western Kansas. It would allow us to do lots of things. I mean, we're going to be hosting the Symetra Tour event, Garden City Charity Classic, for another 3 years. There's all kinds of things that are going on.